Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the bull market. So here we said that overall the ground stands in the medium-term perspective not very friendly to the old dollar rivals. We talked about it on the euro currency, the gold market as well, but still for some time ahead, market probably should keep its ability to show reactions on strong levels. And actually currently we stand in a strong weekly monthly support area that we talked about it already in the previous couple of weeks. Market shows then the first swing out from this level. At the same time, combination of the important targets right below the market means that if even later in the time market will show some strong reaction, the major part of this reaction, that probably should happen only when the major targets will be reached. And as you know, in the area of the 1640, 1670, we have few extensions and targets. So I will not talk about it again since we already discussed it many times. But in the shorter term, since we have some intraday upside target that market has, we said that probably we consider possible taking the short positions around this area, around the levels that stands ahead the current market. So approximately the same setup we have on the euro, and today we discussed the upward continuation of the euro currency as well. So at least in the current moment, we are not considering taking the short position immediately. So although in the weekly report we said that probably it will not be surprising when market starts downward action on Monday, so that has happened, but market mostly has completed on the newer standing targets. So I will show you a bit later. On the daily chart, the moment that we have to pay attention to is that actually market stands tight right below the resistance. So this is a feature of the bullish market. So when the market hits the resistance, normally the bearish market very soon starts bounce out from it in a way of downward continuation, or at least it shows the reaction. Once market hits the resistance and then stands flat below it, it means that market is building an energy. And once the energy will be accumulated, it's very probable we should get the upper breakout to some targets that stands above this area. So that's what we intend to consider in the nearest few sessions. On the full time frame chart, take a look. Previously we already talked that we have the OP target with the 1.7 extension of the butterfly that perfectly could finalize the first OP destination point around 1763, 1765. That will be the first area that we will consider where theoretically we could take the short position if, of course, we will not get straight upward candle, very strong upward action that hits the target. In this case, it would be better to stay aside than any short position. But if it will be some kind of this type of action, gradual upward continuation, market hits this area, then it could follow some reaction, and that makes this level suitable to consider taking the short-term bearish position. So that might be later could turn to the more extended downside action. We will see. But meantime, we are not intending to go short, we just wait when the market will hit the major target. Scalp traders theoretically could consider taking the long position with the stops somewhere below these lows or even that lows, depending on the trading style and the time frame. So because overall context stands supportive for the upward continuation. On the hourly chart, we have another reason to suggest that probably this upward action would happen, because this consolidation below the major daily resistance takes the shape of the triangle. So this looks really perfect. Nicely looking triangle here, and suggests this possible upward continuation. That, guys, by the way, was the Monday downside action that we discussed here. Probably scalp traders could trade some kind of mechanical shorts type of action. So ABCD to the downside has been completed accurately. So other traders probably consider taking the long position with this card is equal to buy. But this is all very short-term setups, so 15-minute charts, 30-minute chart setups. So we are not considering them because we're mostly taking a look at a bit more extended time frames. So currently our position on the gold is waiting for the reaching of the major 1765 area. And then we make the decision on whether it makes sense to try and go short with some short-term trade or not. If you're trading on the intraday charts, on hour chart and lower, well, maybe you will be interested with the trading this butterfly to the upside. This is also the setup that we have, so it's also you could consider. But for us, the major purpose currently is mostly daily resistance, agreement resistance around 1765, and possible bearish context that will be formed around it.